People earn Bitcoin by solving complex mathematical problems. This process, called mining, secures the network and rewards participants who validate transactions. Mining's main job is to validate transactions, grouping them into blocks and adding them to the public ledger known as the blockchain. Miners compete to add the next block, and network consensus ensures only valid blocks are accepted by the majority of nodes. The mechanism that makes this work is called proof of work. It ties block creation to measurable computational effort. Mining has real costs like hardware and electricity, but miners receive block rewards and transaction fees as compensation. Over this video, we'll break down how transactions are validated, how proof of work operates, the economics of mining, and how rewards are distributed. Every time someone sends Bitcoin, that transfer becomes a transaction broadcast to the network for validation. Transactions collect in a memory pool where miners select which ones to include in the next block. Miners prioritize transactions by higher fees, make transactions more attractive to include and get confirmed faster. When a miner forms a block, it bundles transactions, then must find a valid solution before the block is accepted. Other nodes verify the block's validity by checking transactions and the proof, keeping the ledger honest across the network. If the block passes verification, it's appended to the blockchain, cementing those transactions as confirmed and effectively immutable. Proof of work forces miners to expend computational effort to create blocks, making attacks expensive and the network secure. Miners run hash functions repeatedly, searching for a number called a non-seed that makes the block's hash meet a target difficulty. Difficulty adjusts roughly every 2 weeks to keep block time steady, as the total mining power on the network changes. This trial-and-error search is why miners need powerful hardware and significant electricity to compete effectively. When a miner finds a valid non-seed, it broadcasts a block to the network and claims the reward for its work. Proof of work security comes from economic cost. Rewriting history would require redoing massive amounts of computation across the network. Mining efficiency depends on hardware. The funds dominate Bitcoin mining because they compute hashes far faster and more efficiently than general GPUs. High-performance rigs consume lots of electricity, so power bills are often the single biggest operating expense for miners. Cooling, maintenance, and facility costs add to capital expenditures beyond simply buying the machines themselves. Many miners seek locations with cheap electricity or use renewable sources to lower operating costs and improve profitability. Mining profitability depends on reward size, network hash rate, hardware efficiency, and the local price of electricity. Because of these variables, mining is profitable for some operators and unviable for others. It's an economic calculation, not a guarantee. Miners receive 2 rewards: the block subsidy, which halves periodically, and the transaction fees included in each block. Block rewards are the mechanism that introduces new Bitcoin into circulation and financially incentivizes securing the network. However, mining carries risks. Price volatility, hardware obsolescence, and regulatory uncertainty can reduce or erase returns. Environmental concerns focus on electricity usage, but many miners are shifting to renewables or stranded energy to lower impact. For individuals, joining a mining pool or using third-party services can lower payout variance and make participation easier. In short, mining secures the blockchain by turning energy and computation into verified transactions, rewarded with new coins. But costs and risks matter. Learn more and decide carefully.